All right. I think
Go.
we are rolling, I believe.
Good. We got good video. Everything.
I have my dogs attacking each other in the back. I do have the orange cream. It's a beautiful thing. Let's go.
Okay. Let's see if I can get in here and watch the comments.
We got 5 people, I believe.
Outstanding. I'm just trying to use my tablet to get comments pulled up so I can see what people are saying this time because that was a headache last time, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha.
Okay. There we go.
Transport bandits, what's going on? Did that show up there? There we go. I can put the comments on here. Transport bandits, there we go.
I got the feed up. I'm good. I can see everything now. We are solid.
Okay, cool. Transport Transport bandits in the house. Spencer, it's been a long time. Good to see you. Been super busy. Hey, man. Me as well. It's been a wild time. See, Dennis. Howdy, guys. Good to see you too, Casey.
Dennis, what's going on?
Lynn, what's going on? Hold on, pause. Wait a minute. I did not sign up for this bearded guy on the right. I guess if you don't have like 2 or 3 inches, it's not even a real beard anymore. I feel like I got kicked out of the club. It expired. Something happened. I don't know. My eyes are watering.
That's what she said.
Oh dear.
Oh, and we're starting early, buddy.
Oh dear. Did your brother's truck get fixed? Hey, thanks for asking. I did not. Well, I think I updated a few places, but my brother, he did get help down in wherever he was at, Kentucky, I believe, and he got fixed up. Basically, they ended up taking, and I might have the picture to share. They ended up taking a winch on a trailer connected to a breaker bar to break open the what was it? The caliper like mount bolt. And I'm just like, dude, I don't want to be anywhere near that. Like, oh my word. I've got to show the picture. Hold on. Oh man. Okay, here we
go. Rick's on here with the dynamic duo returning out. You know, I think we're kind of more along the lines of the Dumb and Dumber crew, but potato tomato. Nature Nut. Hello. I haven't talked to you guys in a long time. Chris, good to see you. I know. I believe it was Gretchen is on her way here, so she'll be here in about 2-3 hours.
Okay. So let's see.
And the bandits say you are still in the beard club.
Oh, okay, cool. No shorter than this. I promise. Oh man. Oh, nope. That's not the right thing. Nope. There's not 3 people. Okay.
Quit pushing buttons.
I just want to show some pictures. Why is this? Oh, here we go. Slides. Are these the right pictures? I have no idea. What is happening?
Let's see.
That is definitely not OSHA approved. Hold and pause.
Is that better?
Now,
Is it? Are we OSHA approved now?
I don't. Oh, I didn't know if what Ryder. Oh my word. Ryder was yeah. Stay off of Bella, please. Oh my word. Let's see here.
OSHA approved. Brian, hello. Keith, hello. Holland Paws. I am at the Wakarusa yard right now. I have not moved from the video that I uploaded yesterday. I am still in the exact same place.
Oh dear. What am I doing? I might not be able to share. Extra camera.
Let's see. The Dennis is asking about the Bandits airlift system they just got installed. I think they just released that video today, I believe.
I think I saw that as well. I have not watched it, but I saw that.
A quick question for everyone looking to buy a John Deere. I don't know nothing about John Deere tractors.
Wow, I'm riding the struggle bus here.
Let's see. Rick is going to be training in the morning at Wakarusa. Well, Rick, I will be here in the morning, so there you go. Come say hi. I gotta say, it's been an interesting couple days. I really didn't know how many people knew me, and what are you doing?
that was from a previous thing. Hold on.
It's been really neat to walk around here and have everyone, not everyone, but the people that have come up and, oh, hey, good to see you're back. Oh, wow, I didn't think I'd see you again. It's nice to just kind of sit and talk with people. I've learned a lot of information from people that have, been sitting here talking to me, as opposed, to don't think that I know everything just because I get behind a camera and talk on YouTube. I'm just the guy that was dumb enough to pick up the camera and get on YouTube.
Dude, that's it. Oh dear.
I really enjoyed my time in the semi. It was great. I'm really happy to be back here doing the RV thing here at Horizon, and we're trying something new this go round.
Dude, I'm ready for some crazy videos. I'm ready for it. Ryder, you need to just.
Let's see. Good thing we got those airbags. We got a park model. Oh, no. You don't take Hey, look, there's somebody pulling in next to me with a park model right now. Not even kidding.
Fuel
Here comes. It's dark, but I'm pretty sure that looks like a Cummins pulling a park model in right next to me. The Bandits. Did you trade the Ford in and you're over here in Wakarusa? Cheryl got another Class 8 at Pasco. Awesome. I got people in Pasco. Let me know if you need anything when you're over there. I picked up at the Wakarusa yard and saw the truck you were in. Didn't know it was you till I saw your video today. Well, surprise. Here I am. YouTube Warriors. That, yeah. Although in history, the Warriors were the ones sent out on the front line to die first.
See property.
So there's that.
Hey, have a good one, Spencer. That's our ghost truck.
I heard about the ghost truck. Well, I found it for you. I think it ran away, Jeff. I found it. Let's see. We don't know anything. No, bandits. You guys know enough to share a little knowledge, but like I told you on the phone, your biggest asset to the RV transport world is the, hey, look at all the crazy fun crap you can do when you don't have a camper stuck behind you. Let's see. Sales have to be way down on RVs. They're not great. It's not wonderful. Got an emergency property. Gonna head out, see. Oh, okay, Spencer. Bandits, I'll keep an eye on your ghost truck for you until you get here tomorrow. You'll be here tomorrow, right? Let's see. I've been in Goshen since 12:30. I would have run over and said hello. I put it on the video that I was stuck here till at least Monday.
So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
Okay.
Which I think will kick us both off for just a second.
Okay.
This is my brother's sketchy fix for his wheel hub assembly croaked on him, and the guy who helped him did this. Maybe share screen. Okay. Can I move this out of the way? Oh, yes.
Oh, look, we're over on the side. That's not right.
So, can you see it now?
Yep.
So, yeah. The old sketchy breaker bar winch cable.
Daniel, that is called redneck annuity. It's like ingenuity, but with more beer.
Oh my word. This is off of his 06, I believe. His 0659. And yeah. They apparently torched it up pretty good, made it happen, and then got it off. So anyways, let me shut that down.
Is it dumb if it works?
I just said it was sketchy. Okay.
And speaking of OSHA approved.
Oh man.
Let's see. Delivered in Pasco, Washington. Lost the V-band clamp on the turbo. Oof.
Somewhere in Idaho. Oh man. If anyone finds it on
up there near Post Falls, that's buried in the snow now. It's gone.
That would be sweet.
In this market, you take what you can get, park model or otherwise. Yep. I have no idea what my load is going to be. I'm supposed to grab it. Well, I'm hoping to get dispatched on something tomorrow. There was, as I said in the video, there's a bit of a faux pas. Holland Paws. One of these days, I want to actually meet you in person. I don't know what later means. I'll be here until tomorrow afternoon at least. Maybe a little later. Just depends on if/when I get my dispatch in the morning, afternoon. Tomorrow. We're gonna go for tomorrow. Hi.
They're saying hi.
It's Casey. When are you coming to Lafayette?
I'll bring elephant ears and Pizza King.
Oh, dude. Dude, that would have been awesome.
Broke his heart in half.
I tried to get him to come up. It is not my fault he didn't want to drive up here.
Come on, Daniel.
I also literally fell asleep like
That was like when
10 minutes after that call. So it's a really good thing I didn't drive. Oh, man. We have wings in the oven, folks. I'm just going to put it out there. That's happening.
Well, now who's jealous?
So,
Chris James has some big things planned in the future. Excuse me. Oh, I've been sneezing all day.
Something big planned.
It's probably COVID.
Yeah, everything's COVID.
That's
Rick, I have not pulled a flatbed unit. Well, I mean, I did when I was in the semi, but I haven't done any RV flatbed yet.
Oh, it's straight on Reddit.
Stephanie, you don't tell me what to do. Daniel, that is the woman who you said I should keep because she knew Pizza King.
Hey, I salute you. Now, okay, so I told him, he asked me what my thoughts were on Pizza King.
I'm sorry, everybody's saying hi to me. Not that I'm that important, but you know.
So
their pizza. Oh, first of all, how did you like it? What did you get? Did you get what she wanted, or?
I got the Royal Feast. It was really good. Like I told her, it wasn't the best pizza I've ever had, but it was really good. Also, the first pizza I've ever had that isn't better with ranch.
Really?
Ranch made it worse.
It made it worse.
So I ate the whole pizza with no ranch on it.
Okay. Did you like? So it's a thinner crust. Everybody who's not from Indiana, who does not have the pleasure of having a Pizza King pizza, thin crust, little squares.
Yeah,
the square thing was weird.
Yeah, it's different.
Can I say something about pizza? So here's the deal. Okay. I am not a Pizza King girl. However, I like my crust to be thinner because it's way too much dough for me. Now I get that you can use the crust like a breadstick, dip it in the sauce, all that jazz, but I just don't. I mean, I'll eat it if it's put in front of me. Gotta take some lactate pills first. Then I can enjoy it. But I'm not all about the thick crust. Daniel likes DiGiorno thick crust. I'm like, give me the thin crust. Like, too much bread. Anyways, that's all I had to say.
Okay. She is.
Not that anybody cares about my opinion because I'm just, Mrs. Helper. I don't know.
Mrs. Helper. The way I thought of it was, Tony's Pizza.
Right.
So if Tony's Pizza is like the bag cereal, Pizza King was like the name brand box cereal.
Okay.
I got a lot of similarities in it.
So I like their sauce. I mean, the cheese is whatever, but I specifically like their sauce because it's a little bit more tomato-y somehow. I don't know. Cheese is good, but what is the other one? We have Arnie's here in Lafayette. I don't know if there's Arnie's is around the state or whatever, but
what's that other one? It's thin crust. It's over by
well, that's Pizza King.
Well,
we're off topic.
We are way behind.
So, okay, what's going on?
Bandits said they're going to be in Goshen tomorrow. Come to Wakarusa. I might still be here. Depending what time I get dispatched, and then I got to go load up. I'm probably going to, if it's late enough in the day, like noon-ish or later, I'm probably just going to come back here, get a shower, and then get to bed and hit the road early in the AM because I don't see a point in starting your day at 2 in the afternoon. What, am I going to go drive 4 hours and shut down? Yeah, I'll stay here where I can get a free shower. Dennis said, a whole lot of people said hi to Kara.
Again, I'm not that one.
Yeah, Bandits, I was seeing a lot of people shut down in Utah, Wyoming, California, just everyone. The snow was ridiculous. Okay, yeah, Stephanie, you do tell me what to do, but that doesn't mean I always listen. Just most of the time. Robert, I've been conducting thought experiments on the transporter navigation app. Aside from a radar overlay of the navigation map, I'm thinking a wind speed, gust direction data can be displayed. Okay.
Last week we talked about that as part of like a transport app that would have like a lot of different features to it, but specifically, that was one thing that was kind of mentioned.
Well, if it's a navigation app, are you talking about throwing in the ability to enter your height and weight so that it navigates you through that stuff like a Rand McNally or a Garmin does?
And things get complicated real fast.
It can't be COVID. Brandon said it's over. Well, was that in between him crapping himself or mumbling incoherently?
I would say it's only funny because it's true, but
that would be accurate.
It's just sad in general, all of it.
In Mississippi, all pizza places deliver pizza with packets of French or Catalina dressing. Weird.
French? We don't do ranch on pizza there.
Stephanie, I got to try new things on pizza now. She's very upset by the ranch thing. She's Italian. I'm sure you can imagine how that goes. It's kind of like putting pineapple on pizza.
Oh, my word. Chris, I see you saying I need a Coca-Cola here. We did acquire a new, I can't remember if we talked about it back then or not, but Texas Roadhouse allowed me to acquire another Coca-Cola cup. Texas Roadhouse?
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Texas Roadhouse. He was there with it. We went to Texas Roadhouse and smashed some steak together. Absolutely.
Let's see. Blue Thunder, hello. People talking back and forth saying hello. They are okay. He is planning on putting bridge height as well. Maybe consider weight limits. There are roads that have all the way down to a 5-ton. I've seen 4-ton limit. Technically, at 4-ton, I couldn't even drive this truck by itself on that road.
Snowy, Talia, Utah. Sure, I didn't even say that right. Gotta get fuel back in a minute. Gotcha, bandits. No, we not.
Apparently, we're not trying French and Catalina.
Why would you ever put salad dressing on pizza?
Well, look, the ranch thing started in high school because the pizza that they gave you is horrid, and if you drowned it in ranch, it was tolerable.
Yeah.
So now I put a little bit of ranch and a little bit of Cholula on my pizza, and it's amazing. Also, I found this new spicy avocado hot sauce. Also great.
I mean, as long as I couldn't taste the actual avocado, I'm good with it. I'm not.
It's very mild avocado flavor.
Okay.
It's like hot sauce with just a hint in the background.
Hot sauce with a afterthought. I can do the afterthought nasty, whatever it is, as long as the main thing is.
See, I can't do guacamole, but I'll eat avocado all day.
Just lie to me and just it's not there, but it's secretly there. I'm good with that. What is fuel where you're at? Bandits. Jim says.
Somebody said Texas Roadhouse. I have a Texas Roadhouse story.
Yes.
So when I was doing the semi thing with Dream Inspired, we went to a Texas Roadhouse in Florida. I ordered a half rack of ribs, comes with 2 sides. I ordered my sides, and we're sitting there. There's like 8 or 10 of us at the table. We're all having a good time, chit chatting. It was him and his girlfriend and her family, her sisters and whatnot. And we're all sitting there having a good time. And they come out and they drop a half rack of ribs on the table in front of me. And they walk away. I'm like, well, where are my sides? Whatever. Like, where's everyone else's food? Well, whatever. I start eating the ribs. I'm like halfway through this half rack. And he comes up. He's like, I am so sorry. That was for the table behind you. I was like, oh, well, I guess just give them my ribs. And he goes, no, I'm so sorry. He brings them their half rack, and then he brings me out my half rack with the sides. And I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm eating my meal. And he comes out, he's like, hey, we are so sorry, and drops a full rack on the table in front of me.
What? Dude, let's go. Oh my word.
Oh, yeah. I put ranch and Cholula on my pasta, too, because I'm a weirdo.
Wow.
Hey, put ranch on your spaghetti and tell me what you think.
With the spaghetti sauce, normal?
Yep.
Okay, well, I blame you if anything goes south. I don't know. I'm gonna FaceTime you, and you better pick up wherever you're at. I'm just gonna say no. If it's really that bad, but I don't know. I have hope. I can maybe see that work.
Don't you dare, Dan. Let's see. Why would you ever put ranch dressing? I agree. Traditional pizza only. I don't know what that means. Like, you only put ranch on traditional pizza, or pizza with no salad dressings, or I don't think Catalina would be very good. It's real oily. No, that's French I'm thinking of. That one's the oil with the seeds and stuff in the bottom.
I'm trying to picture taste that. Is that a word? Picture taste? Taste picture? Put Miracle Whip in chili. Oh, I'm skipping. I'm sorry. I saw the first thing that looked.
Well, we're way off. It was a great steak, Texas Roadhouse. I agreed. Pasta. Yeah. So there you go, Dennis. I ran into bridges that the truck alone was too heavy for. So that would also be good for your navigation app, Robert. Funding's in.
I missed Holland Paus's comment. How do these lives always go to food?
Because fat kids.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we oh my word. Okay, I've got a sort of story about Texas Roadhouse as well. Doesn't really involve Texas Roadhouse eating there, but we did the Texas Roadhouse reserve your spot, whatever. That's not a reservation, but whatever. We're on the waiting list. We leave the house. Rip, Bella, Ryder, locked in the was it just in the kitchen? Yeah, his dog. They're all in the kitchen, and we have cameras like facing the front door and stuff. And then we've got a barking alert thing to see if their dogs are going haywire, crazy. And we literally halfway to Texas Roadhouse, we an alert. We pull up the camera. The dogs are roaming the whole house. They have broken out. They are seizing the day, capturing the whole place. I'm like, oh dear. So we turned around, went back home because I'm like, man, this house is going to be in shambles. Everything's going to be everywhere. So we go back, put them back in there, did what we could. Our little doggy gate thing was kind of messed up. So we did some sketchy stuff and, got them in there. And we leave again. Was it twice or 3 times? 2 times. We went back to Texas Roadhouse. We were waiting there for way too long. We then get another alert. They've broken out again. And I'm like, dude, what is going on? So we leave again. Go back, put the dogs away. At this point, we're all just hangry. We're ready to eat the dogs. I don't know. I was just done. I'm like, I need about 3 cheeseburgers just to get me back to Texas Roadhouse so I can eat my meal. And yeah, we eventually got back and we had victory and we smashed. I know, but I'm sure Bella told him how to pick a lock or something. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, see, the other Daniel agrees. Put ranch on the pizza and then dip it in the hot wing sauce. Kind of the same thing I do. Daniel, we just became friends. Middlebury has 2 roads that have a 10K limit. Mm-hmm. $475. That's not a terrible price.
I wish I could pay that right now.
And the Rebel's in here talking her crap again. It's a suggestion.
Oh, dear. On-call dumpsters, what's going on, man?
You are apparently to not put ranch on your pasta. The Italian has spoken. Put the ranch on anyway.
Challenge. Thousand Island. I'm trying to.
Now, see, I wouldn't put ketchup on my ribs, but I would put ketchup on my steak. I've done it more than once.
Okay. Would you say ketchup because you know the only person that would ever put, well, now there's 2, but putting ketchup on steak, would you say ketchup is the original steak sauce?
I think that it bred A1. I think it was the birth child of A1. Or A1 was the birth child of it.
It just seems wrong. I don't know.
Now, if I have a quality cut of steak that is cooked properly, no, I do not. But if it's a cheap steak, it was overcooked.
We're talking about eating rubber. You do what you got to do to choke it down. But if it's a real legit steak on purpose, an on purpose steak, not a mistake. If you put if you put ketchup on that, I don't know, like war crimes, Geneva Convention, I don't know. Like it's just not right.
Let's see, beer whip and chili. Yep. No ranch, no salad dressing, no nothing. Okay. The beautiful thing is everyone's got an opinion, but if you put pineapple on pizza, you're a criminal.
This is true. Oh my word.
Amp should have an SOS so transporters can see you on the map and see if they can help based. Oh, so we're talking like we can all, like, if you have an account like Snapchat, I can see everyone on my Snapchat.
Be a full social integrated thing. Yeah. I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay. I like where your head's going with this. Are you going to let flatbedders into?
What?
Are you going to let flatbedders into?
Talk to him. I'm not the guy with the app. So we're going to see. I'll pass. More tests for my permit now. On to the driving part. Lindgren Transport. Nice. Getting it going.
Get back on track. It's never been one of our lives. It is what I like to lovingly refer to as a shit show.
There we go. Daniel Q. Dennis. Oh, man.
This conversation has gone south. Yeah, we're past south. We are in Mexico.
At 422, Mickey, can you bring me a couple 2 liters or something back or something? I don't know. Whatever you can spare.
So what's going on with you in the RV world, Daniel?
It has been not much of anything. The times I have looked, there's nothing or CDL stuff. I'm currently locked out right now for maintenance, I believe, quarterly maintenance. So that's not good. But I'll get that taken care of here soon. I'm really hoping for some loads because just working off of dumpsters and other smaller stuff right now is not the deal. It is not. So I did do my first junk removal job yesterday and Friday, moving about 6 pallets worth of concrete cinder blocks up a hill about 100 yards to my dump trailers. I can't walk. I have like wet noodles for legs at the moment. It's not good. So I'm going to cancel my gym membership and just do that until I break. But we'll see what happens.
Let's see. In an effort to keep this on track, I will stop the debate about pizza and salad dressings and pineapple. So Funding Zen says that you can add friends so you can see where your friends are. But if you send out an SOS, it would automatically go to everyone in the app. That is awesome.
Along with that, I was also a part of the socialization stuff. Even if like you're able to say, hey, I'm going to be at this location for the next 3 hours. Does anybody want to grab some dinner or something? Not just emergency stuff, but also just like that social kind of a thing as well. Or like having a breakdown. Can you bring tool? Do you have tools? Do you have a place to stay? That kind of stuff. I think that would be awesome if that could be a part of the app.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I'm liking the idea of this. I don't know obviously what all would go into building an app like this, but it sounds like Mr. Robert has a pretty solid grasp on it.
For real. Dennis, I did not. I was brokenhearted climbing up a mountain with cinder blocks in my hand on Friday. So that was not the day to see the load board. Unfortunately.
20-foot off-road cargo office trailer. You hauled a 20-foot off-road cargo office trailer. I'm picturing like a cubicle on mud tires with flexi suspension.
A cubicle. We gotta see a picture. Does he have a picture? Mickey, if you have a picture, email it to me, and we will put it on here. But if you don't want to, we still sort of believe you. But
have you seen my stapler?
On hot shots. Try a way to find
one-ton hot shots. I mean, I see more.
Robert, very. Oh,
huh?
Sorry, I was looking at Robert's comment here. I didn't think about that for driveway though, like carpooling and all that stuff. I think the app would be awesome for that too.
Yeah. My truck's doing a regen. Let's see. Some trucks 1 ton, snap up either legs of wet noodles, then you rub some dirt on it and move out. Change your socks, drink water, take Motrin, you're fine.
Wet noodles as in I'm barely able to stand, not that they're actually wet.
Just put some ranch on them.
Yeah, that's right. That's the solution. On the old pasta. Oh man, we're going back.
Hey, Stephanie, it hasn't been idling. This is like the first time I've started it since I got here Thursday. Except to go get food because I need food. But I have not idled the truck, so
Liar. The orange cream, it speaks to my heart. I don't know what else to say. People could install tow bars on their 1-ton and meet up to carpool and split fuel costs back. Yeah, I've seen that before. I've seen that honestly more with a 1-ton behind that. A 1-ton pulling a 1-ton. Like,
yeah, I saw that shortly before I left Horizon, and I was like, "Hey, y'all, do you have a breakdown?" And he goes, "No, it's my wife's truck. We just pull the drive shaft out and
dude, oh my word,
save money going back across the country, and we alternate which truck is the tow truck each time."
that is so ridiculously handy. Oh my word. Oh, on pause. Daniel at Arby's, they have an orange creamsicle shake and it's killer.
Fact. But you know what's better? And I know there's going to be a comment that jumps in here and backs this up. Whataburger has a banana pudding shake.
Banana pudding. I like bananas. I don't know if I like it in a shake, but if it's from Whataburger.
Do you like banana pudding?
I mean, do I look like?
I mean, yes.
There. I mean, I'm not going to say no, but it might not be my first choice. But if it's from Whataburger,
and it's not bananas, they actually put like real banana pudding in it. So what it does is it breaks the ice cream down and makes it softer, more like a Frosty.
Oh,
but it's a banana flavor Frosty, and it's got that creamy pudding.
I need to load to a Whataburger. The closest one, I believe, the most northern Whataburger is now Nashville, Tennessee. So my brother was in line the first day it opened in Nashville. He was in line for like 6 hours. So I'm gonna have to make a visit. I'm gonna have to get a camper and go down.
Did you write yourself a note?
No, I just tapped my. I went
Whataburger banana pudding shake.
It's on the hit list, folks.
See, told you. There's the comment backing me up.
Yes, I want one.
Casey, do you know where you are going? I do not know where I'm going on my first load. I have not been dispatched yet. There was some clerical issues that needed addressed after I was told that everything was good and I was hired on and it was official.
Are you going to go into detail or
no? I'll wave top it. I was told you were hired. I said, okay, I need to know that I'm good. I can show up and get a load Friday because I am deadheading from California to Wakarusa. Nope, you're good. Come on. So I hopped in this truck and I made fabulous time. We had that conversation already. And get here, go through all the orientation, driving test, all that stuff, get my trailer, get hooked up to it. Hey, I need dispatch on a load. Oh, we can't dispatch you. Well, why? Oh, your paperwork's not complete. So I call back to the office. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, oh, you have to come sign your trailer contract. You have to get your trailer registration. You have to get your trailer plate. We have to find your trailer. You have to go pick it up. Your trailer lease and contract were not done. Your driver's contract was not finalized. You're not in the clearinghouse. We do not have your drug test. And I said, well, that sucks for you because I have the trailer attached to my truck right now. They didn't like that answer.
He wasn't thrilled, huh? Oh, man.
that is all resolved. I am completely active in the system. I have my EFS card. My ELD account is back up and running. I'm logged in. I can see my logs. I can sign my logs. I can adjust them. So I am 100% ready. However, it didn't take effect until just after 5 o'clock. So the recruiter or the dispatcher had already gone home.
Gotcha. Cough, cough.
No comment.
Slurpees. Got some original Slurpees from the 7-Eleven. Hey, I can go Slurpees all day long. 44 ounce. I think at one point we had a full 60 ounce or something crazy like that at the Speedway.
Okay, original Slurpees from 7-Eleven is great. What about an icy from Kmart?
Peach shake from Chick-fil-A. Ooh,
I want to.
I am a fan of peach. I could do peach just about anything. For real. Alan,
or whatever. Yep.
I don't know what to do with you right now. I'm a little hurt. I'm just gonna say it. I wish.
Stephanie over here telling people which truck stops to go to because she might have more miles than I do.
By the way, if you have a plug for the video I made a week ago or whatever it was, if you have a restaurant that you know of anywhere in the country or even Canada, whatever, Bandits, I'm sure you are on top of that. Anywhere. If we can get there too, put it on the favorite restaurants for transporters list. Go to that video that I put out. Right now, we have 15 different restaurants around the country that people have input the information, and you can go to the database and scroll through and see all these places and the people's recommendations. Really cool. Check it out or add to it, whatever we can do to help.
So Bandits were going to stay at a Flying J, and it was sketchy. Well, yeah, you're just outside Minneapolis. Keep moving.
Way too sketchy. Oh, my
Unsafe
word.
conditions, continuing driving.
Yeah. All of Chicago. Oh.
Go to the quick
Only
trip.
old people know what Kmart is. We still have one. It hasn't gone out of
We
business.
don't talk about age, okay? Stop that.
We are being shushed.
Yeah. She mistook what I was saying. I said she's out here telling people which truck stops to go to because she has more miles than I do. I think she's got more miles than I do. Pretty sure she does. And she runs a lot of the over here area. I don't know this region very well at all. But you need to go somewhere in the West. I got you.
One right by Baldwin Plaza. Huh. Alan, hope you feel better. I can bring a cooler of Whataburger to you my next trip up.
He just needs to shake.
What's that?
Needs to shake.
What's
it? Isn't he a whole Whataburger meal? He just needs to shake.
Just, I mean, you can bring as much as you want. I mean, I'm not going to discriminate here. I mean,
Chris, you have a good night, sir.
4 a.m. No joke.
Whataburger does not hold a candle to Five Guys. Not even close. And since we're talking about this, everyone, Whataburger, In-N-Out, Whataburger, In-N-Out. That's completely different. That's like comparing Burger King to White Castle.
I don't know if I've ever had In-N-Out before.
Well,
but
fix that too.
I've heard, I have one review of it, and it was not stellar. So
now, first time I went to In-N-Out, I threw the burger away. I took one bite and chucked it. Then I learned about animal style. You have to animal style the fries and the burger, and it changes the whole game.
Animal style?
Yes.
What does that mean?
You get onions, some other stuff sliced up and diced into it, and then this sauce that they make in-house.
Okay. You still have a Kmart that is still in business. Hold on, pause. Oh wait. No, I'm sorry, not Kmart. I'm thinking of Big Lots. Just kidding. Kmart's completely aren't they? They're completely gone, right?
I haven't seen one in a long time.
Our actual Kmart did shut down a long time ago. I'm thinking of Big Lots. That was.
But Holland Post seems to think there's still one. I mean, I found a Blockbuster that's still active.
What?
Blockbuster Video.
What? What do they do there?
Nothing. It's in.
I want a job there, man.
It's in Bend, Oregon. I was sitting there at the stoplight, just sitting there, and I looked. I went, "No."
Hey, is there no internet there, or what? Civilization just drops off right there, and that's where the Blockbuster has cornered the market.
Bend is a huge city. Like it's turning into a metro area.
Oh my word. Yeah, B Shaw says all Kmarts are closed. Yeah, so wow. Man.
Well, now we're gonna have to Google where Kmart is.
I mean, craziness. I remember going there as a kid, the actual Kmart that was here. However, I have a 30 to 40 minute less of a drive daily, and we start 30 minutes later. Nice. Wow. Dude. It's an early morning, man.
Yep, there's a Kmart in Bronx, New York. There's a Kmart in Westwood, New Jersey. There's a Kmart in Bridgehampton, New York.
Do they still have the food little court thing there?
I don't know.
Dennis, have a good one, man. See you later. Someone in Muncie, Indiana. Wow. Lewis, what's going on, man? Congratulations to Fairwinds Following Seas on your new venture with the trailer setup. Let's go.
We'll see.
Oh my word, there are ones in Raleigh. I was in Raleigh recently. That's cool. Still open. Wow. There's an Airbnb now. You can rent it and stay in it overnight. It was on the news a while back. You can stay in the block. I don't even. Oh, the original Blockbuster location is still open. Wow. Nature Nut Photos Kmart was my first job. Nice. Wow.
So there's a few stragglers. Kmart and Blockbuster holding down the 80s.
Oh my word. Uh-oh. Lewis is having boost issues with his 04 Cummins. Oh.
Hell.
Yeah.
But that's a good question. What does what do the employees at Blockbuster Video do?
What do they videotape?
No, what do they do?
Yeah,
I mean-
surely there's not still. That's what I'm saying. Like, if there's like no internet, then okay, then there's a reason for them
No,
to
there's gobs
exist.
of internet there.
There's what?
There's all of the internet there. All of it.
I mean, unless there's just a oversized population of old people who just don't do technology and they need some DVD or what is it, VHS or whatever.
I don't know.
They rewind the VHS tapes. But who's going there to? I don't know. I don't know. What were you two supposed to be talking about?
I was just thinking, here we go, getting sidetracked again. Look, this is far more on topic than our first live together. The one we did in your driveway.
Dude. Super sketch.
No, I am really excited to start out this new adventure. You know, I'm hearing all these stories of grandeur about what flatbed is like. Really looking forward to bringing all of you along with the journey. Just like I did, you know, when I was still trying to learn everything about transporting when I first started this channel. I mean, I had been driving for 3 weeks when I started the channel. You know, and hey, this is a learning experience. I'm going to bring you guys along and share what I learn with you. You know, it's not I'm here because I know everything. And now here we are with flatbed. I know a little bit. You know, I've watched some of the guys do it around here. I've talked to a lot of the guys who've been doing it for years. I know a little. I got a 53-foot trailer. All right, I've been doing that for 8 months. As far as the loading and unloading, that's going to be all new. So I'm sure there will be some videos on that. But I had an opportunity presented to me where I could get right into this for little upfront cost and kind of feel it out, see if it's something I really wanted to do or not. So I decided, all right, let's pull the trigger.
Would you say you're going to have more freedom doing this?
Yes.
Compared to?
Compared to the semi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I know I will have more freedom because he was booking all the loads and scheduling all of that. I mean, he never threw a fit about, hey, I want to take time off. You know, I want to get out of the truck, go home for whatever reason. He never once cared, never second guessed, question, none of that. So I'm not losing any freedom as far as home time, but I'm definitely gaining freedom as far as now I choose where I drive.
With that, are you planning on doing more longer circuits with not having as many accessible places out west, or what is that going to look for you?
So I know we've got one major yard in Idaho for flatbed. We have a yard that's kind of got a little bit in Idaho for flatbed. And then we've got one big one in Oregon for flatbed. And that's kind of all I can pull out of the West. So I went from having 9 yards to 2.5. So that's going to hurt a little bit. I'll probably end up in Indiana more than I was before. I mean, my first 2.5 years, I did 12 units out of Indiana.
Right. I was going to say, like, man, the few times you did come through here, I was like, hey, bro, you want to come over? You want to? So, yeah. We do have a picture of the rolling cubicle on wheels, evidently, from Mickey. I will share that picture real quick here of the, here we go. I believe this is the picture of that deal. Let me make it big screen. Hold on. Oh, wait. Here we go.
Oh, it's like just a cargo trailer kind of thing. Okay. I've done quite a few of those.
Cargo. What is it? Cubicle. Yes. Cargo cubicle. With the flatbed, are you going to be limited to more of the outside camper loads, like the satellite trailers and stuff like that? Is that going to be a possibility still, or no? Or
In the cell towers?
yeah.
I know they have transported them on flatbeds before. But that contract was moved from Idaho to one of the Carolinas, I think.
Okay. Gotcha. Jim says, will you be hauling in small 4-packs? Yeah. What I've seen, 2, 3, and 4 on those types of trailers before. I think.
Yeah.
Are you going to
saw
have
a guy
preference?
yesterday loaded 5.
Wow. Okay.
I'm assuming they're all like 16 footers or something.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of double, some triple. That's typically what I'm gathering it is doubles and triples. Very rare do you go above that.
Gotcha. And they, we had talked before a little bit, but they provide all of the necessary tie downs and straps and whoozy whatsies to make it all work.
Yep.
So
wait.
Back me up.
Yes, no. They do provide it. However, I got rookie, I got a brand new trailer, so it had all of that. This trailer's never had anything on it ever. But if you get one of the used ones, it may or may not have all the straps.
Gotcha.
Now, could you complain and be like, hey, my trailer didn't have blah, 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 blah? Probably, maybe, yeah.
I saw it's a dually as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that is something that Horizon just started. They've always done single axle trailers. Like I said in the video, that does make this trailer heavier though, because it's all steel, no aluminum at all. Some of them are aluminum frame, aluminum deck. They have steel frame, aluminum deck, and then they have steel, and then they have steel with wood deck.
Have you heard from anybody, like, what are people's preferences on that? Do they prefer the lighter weight?
The aluminum's lighter, means you can pull more camper.
Okay.
Which is great. I am going to have to watch my weights, obviously.
Gotcha.
But I was talking to a guy who had an aluminum one, and twist rock developed a little crack in the frame, and it just...
Oh, my word.
Because once you get that tear in aluminum, it just goes.
Yeah, you're done. Huh. Looking at that truck, what's the auxiliary fuel tank? Is that like a 20 or 30 or?
It's a 40 something.
Oh, okay.
The tag's worn off of it, and Vance couldn't remember exactly what it was. I know that we pumped our 88 gallons into it when it was when I was leaving his house. It was on fumes. Like there was 3-4 gallons left in the tank, and it took 88 gallons.
Wow. Okay, cool. Man, do you have a switch in the cab for that? With a
no, it's gravity feed.
Gravity feed. Gotcha.
But having the dually axle is great. If I get a blowout, I can limp it somewhere. I think for the purpose of hauling, period, the all steel like I have is definitely the way to go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to be really careful on my weights, but this is going to be temporary. Not the the flatbed thing might be too. Honestly, my biggest concern is how is my back going to handle it? You know, you and I have had in-depth discussions about the issues in my back. So how is that going to handle the flatbed loading unloading? I think I'll be okay because there's no time limit. You know, I was looking at several different companies, and one of them said you have a 45-minute limit to strap, chain, and tarp. And I was like, well, I can't guarantee that. I mean, you guys run in the snow. You want me to chain up the truck and drive in the snow, which I'm fine with. But if it's snowing, it's going to take me a lot longer than 45 minutes to strap and tarp that load, because I am not going to move fast and screw up my back and then be down for 2 days.
Yep. My buddy doing hot shot with his 40-foot gooseneck, it's a minimum 2 hours to tarp just about anything. To tarp and then to put away 2 hours minimum. So 45 minutes.
Now the 45 minutes was something I heard from one of the other drivers, so that could have been blown out of proportion. But the recruiter I talked to said there is a time limit for strap, tarp, chain.
Wow.
And if you cannot meet that time limit, they put a trainer in your truck to get you to that limit.
I don't
at that point you're chasing the dollars too hard.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to freak out about me taking an hour or 2 or 3 or whatever to tarp a load, like if you're that concerned about 3 hours, you're chasing the dollar too hard.
Yeah.
And I was really considering going to that company. Their rate per mile was good for a company driver. I had no maintenance, no fuel, no truck, I was responsible for 0, and 64 cents a mile. It's not bad. But when he's like, you have to be in the time, I was like, I don't know. And I'd been talking to Vance for weeks, and he was, hey, lease my truck from me. I can get you back on Horizon. I can get you a flatbed, like da-da-da-da-da. And finally I was like, you know what? Yeah. And then I had Stephanie in my ear. I think you should do Horizon. I think you shouldn't be doing this company because you're going to hurt your back trying to keep up with what they want and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And finally it's like, all right, babe, fine.
Positive peer pressure. Let's go.
But it sucks sitting here the last few days, but it really has felt good to be back.
Awesome.
In 2.5 years, I had one complaint about Horizon. And that was just because I was dealing with the emergency weekend breakdown guy. Yeah, I've been watching the chat go crazy over here. We need to get caught up on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to kind of skim here.
Thank the government for killing my video store. Yep. Once again, I just got attacked.
What?
Chris James.
Oh, is that from Rip?
Oh, that could be. I don't know. I had a friend who wanted to buy a multi-story apartment building, Airbnb rooms, make each level decorated to the decade for the story. Oh, that is awesome.
What is it?
That is a brilliant idea. All the Kmart's near Philly and Jersey are closed down. They think they're doing something else out the back door. Wait, what are we talking about? Who's doing what? Oh, are we talking about Blockbuster still? Wishing you the best luck with that. Got to perfect that backing. Yeah. She gives me so much shit about that. I'll tell you, that woman can back a semi on a trailer like nothing I've ever seen.
Let's go. To the Davis for sure. Shady Maple. Smorgasbord. Okay, so Jeff, I saw the video with the smorgasbord, if I'm even saying it right. That sounds like a full party and a half. I want to go. If that's the same place. Make sure I picked up Jeff's phone. Okay.
All right, Lewis, that'd be awesome. I'm always up for some knowledge. Will I be hauling cars back to Indiana? I'm going to feel out the load board a bit. I'm not opposed to hauling cars. I'll probably end up hauling quite a bit of them. Will I be going straight back to Indiana? I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of up to the load board. You know, I'm going into this with the same mindset that I did when I was on single poles. I don't care too much where I go. I'm going to let the load board dictate it. I'm still going to try and stay east of or west of Indiana. I have no desire to go any further east than where I'm at right now.
Oh, you feel the same way about the East as I feel about the West to a certain degree.
Because I tell you, trying to drive a semi through Washington, D.C. Oh, there was some beautiful language coming out of that truck.
Oh, dear.
Jason called, and he's sitting there talking to me, and pretty soon he goes, I'm going to let you drive. Call me later.
Casey, are you going to put tire pressure monitoring on the trailer?
I have very much considered that. I'm sure that's going to be something that comes in the very near future. The truck has it already, so that's nice. Where are we? Evidential. Back. I just got to Goshen and it started raining. Well, Holland Paws, come to Wakarusa. Pause. Where are we next? Let's see. Five Guys is awesome. Cargo space and had space for a desk or something. Okay, we're talking about the office. New River, Arizona. Unfortunately, our company pays less to Arizona. Blah. If you know anyone in any fire department, get some of their failed hose to cut in lengths to protect your straps. I do have a connection to fire department, so interesting. Ours pays the same. Arizona 210. Currently, there are 20 carts, 20 Kmart's in the U.S. Okay, there. I'm popped back up. Darcy Financio, Mesa, Arizona bumper pole just took was $1.90. Glad to see you're back. You know, I went back and forth. I mean, you guys saw the videos. You know, I'm gonna go flatbed. Maybe not. I think I'm gonna do this. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. I don't. I was scared of hurting my back. I think was the honestly the biggest part.
You did mention that several times when back in the day, at least.
I would have had no problem yanking the bed off the streetwalker. Like whatever. You know, one of the dually fenders was busted. The tailgate was gone, and I ripped the other inner fender liner out. Like it had 17 holes drilled in it. I had no problem taking the bed off. So I'm really excited to be here, and you know, essentially, I've got no skin in the game. I'm leasing this truck, no contract. I'm leasing the trailer. I have a 6-month contract on the trailer. So I have to do this for 6 months. And if I hate it at that point, cool.
I feel like 6 months is a decent enough time to know, especially going into the winter months, like the worst it's going to get, the toughest it could be for you, snow, ice, craziness.
Hey,
you're going to have a good end. Yeah. What's that?
Orange creamsicle.
Oh my word! Not exactly the orange cream I'm looking for, but oh man, you have 4 on the board, Jim. Where did you sample the Amish apple and strawberry bread with icing? Oh my word! Oh Oh my word, that sounds magical.
Holland pause. The emergency week dump process sucks. Yes, it does. I didn't talk about that in my video. Should we have story time? So I got this fifth wheel. I'm boogieing through California. The whole wheel, tire, and brake assembly takes off the side of the trailer, disappears, gone. I didn't notice it because the roads are California and it was like 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
And I go around a right-hand corner. It was a left tire that came off. And all of a sudden the camper goes, yeah! And I'm fighting to keep that thing upright. I get it straightened back out. I'm like 2 miles, mile and a half outside of this town up on a hillside. And I call breakdown. I'm like, hey, this is what happened. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to limp the trailer back down to a truck stop. It's 0.8 miles away. You can't do that. That's a damaged trailer. You can't drive it. I was like, look, I'm on the side of the road with 2 pieces of jerky and a half a Gatorade. I'll stay here tonight. Fine. But in the morning, you're going to have this towed down to the repair shop, or I am taking it to the repair shop. Y'all figure it out.
Yeah.
And then I get down there. It's Saturday now, and I get a hotel because screw this. And the repair shop goes to work trying to source the parts to fix it, because it wasn't a camper repair shop. It was an automotive repair.
Even harder to, yeah.
And I'm out calling him all day Saturday, and they finally found the parts, and he can't authorize the purchase. It was like $700 or whatever, but he couldn't authorize the purchase for the repair parts. I'm like, that's your job. Literally, that is your job.
Good.
And Sunday, same thing. Monday, I called my dispatcher and I said, look, this needs to get done. They authorized the purchase. She called, got it authorized. I said, okay, awesome. He goes down. He has to drive 2.5 hours to get the parts, to come back, to put them on.
Wow.
They get it done. It's like 3 o'clock Indiana time. Hey, call these guys, pay out. Hey, call these guys, pay out. Hey, pay these guys so I can leave. Hey, get this figured out. 4:30 Indiana time, I call my dispatcher back. And I said, look, here's the deal. I've already told you my truck is hurt, and this is my last trailer for a long time, because I know what this repair is about to be, the whole CP4 pump. You get this authorized before you guys close in 30 minutes so I can get on my way, or I will leave this trailer right here and y'all can figure it out. I'll de-lease. Well, by golly, they authorized the payment.
Wow. It's amazing how that works.
That's the only bad experience I have with Horizon in 2.5 years. You know, and it was just a guy that was scared of getting his dinghy slapped on Monday morning for swiping the company credit card. But as soon as I got a hold of my dispatcher, I was taken care of.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You know, blaming the whole company for one person's actions. If it's more than one person, like, all right, guys, like, come on. But
or if I was consistently getting screwed over,
right. All of a sudden, things just kind of work out. Standard only increases in search price. This is how Uber works. Huh. I'm a more meat and potato vegetables guy. Yeah, Blue Thunder, I would just say my usual dessert is if I'm eating the right food to begin with, it's probably more of that and not actually dessert. The main thing stays the main thing until I'm done. So I'm with you on that. All going to Ohio, and they are resident models. Wow. I need to wash my truck. Well, I need to get my truck back from the. Oh my word. Okay, I have a story time. I'll try to keep it brief here, but Um, so I replaced the CP3 pump.
Mhm.
The front cover, which I think I even talked about in my video a while back, the front cover is plastic with a rubber seal on the inside of it or whatever.
Yep.
And you use a 3/8 drive to close it up. Well, if you take it off one time, which is the exact amount of times it's ever been taken off, you destroy the Hoosie Wutsy, and you got to buy a new one. So right out of the gate. So I had to replace that. This is going to take like 3 years to explain. Basically, I have 2 fuel leaks. They're very, very, very minimal. One is on the front cover of that plastic Hoosie thingy, and then the O-ring on the inside of the CP3 pump. There's some issue there as well. So I've got a fuel leak on the front and the back of the CP3 pump, and I thought I was having an oil leak because they replaced my main seal on the engine, front cover seal, this year sometime. And I thought it was that dripping. I was like, oh, I've got another oil leak. That's weird. So I dropped it off. I should be getting it back tomorrow, but they said, no, it's not an oil leak. It's your fuel leak, which I already knew about. And I actually have the O-ring and the front cover to replace the whole thing with. But they're like, yeah, your fuel is dripping lower, which you did have an oil leak at one time, and it's dripping onto that, and it's dripping black. You don't have an oil leak, you have a fuel leak. That's the deal. And apparently I didn't look close enough to actually look at the leak to see if it truly was just oil and not a fuel mixture with it. But yeah.
Well, everyone knows you taste your leaks.
My bad.
I'm being serious.
I don't. I don't, bro. I really don't. If you want to come over and check it out.
Only way to know what it is.
Well, but I've seen people do it or talk about it where they'll put a paper towel, and when it drips, if it's black on the center, but the fuel will like pool wider and go further, you'll see the discoloration in that. I've seen people talk about that, but I didn't do it this time. So I also didn't lick it, but I should have it back tomorrow. So in the meantime, I've just been driving the Ford backup truck, which it needs a significant amount of love to it. I've never put any money into it so far since I bought it, besides tires. But
what's going on with your CDL?
What's that?
What's going on with your CDL?
It did not happen in time for the cutoff. I did all of the testing, passed all of it. Was hoping to have a trailer to borrow to use and get scheduled. I called 3 or 4 places in Indiana and didn't happen. They were booked out at that time, like till November, or whenever the end of the year, whenever it was close to the cutoff date, whatever that was. And yeah, did not happen. So I get to be a part of the loser crew who pays stupid money to go to the school. So unfortunate.
Because, I mean, you got that big Ford. Are you going into flatbed?
It does have a gooseneck already underneath that. That I think it's already just welded to the or whatever the bracket for it. But if I ever did that, I do not want to do it in that truck. Let me just tell you. Even if it was all whatever single cab,
put a sleeper on it. I'm talking to a guy. There's a guy parked 50 feet away from me. He spent $12,000 for his sleeper with AC, heater, generator.
Oh, wow. We'll talk in a certain amount of time that I don't know yet.
Because if I'm going to stay in this and I decide to stay in a pickup truck, I'm going to get a standard cab with a stretched frame.
Really?
Take the bench out, put buckets in it, no center console, and
Like an air
cut a
ride seat?
hole, cut a hole through it, put the sleeper on, so I can just walk through to the sleeper.
Yeah. Huh.
Generator, heater, AC, all ran. Nothing runs off the truck. It's a gas generator and it's a 50-gallon tank, and it burns about 1.5 gallons a night.
Only 1.5 gallons? Wow. Dude. Okay, I could do a single cab with that.
This guy's got a 50-gallon gas tank. Now, that's the issue, is you have to pull into a gas pump.
Oh.
But they make diesel ones. They're a little more expensive, a couple more $1,000s.
Okay. But probably last longer and
yep.
All the same benefits there, but
And then you just tee into your fuel line, run it to the generator so it'll pull.
Oh my word.
So then you have your 100-gallon auxiliary, and then your main tank, and it feeds your truck and the generator. You're never running them both at the same time.
Right.
And then you've got everything you need. Pull in the night, fire up the Jenny on a remote inside the truck. Boop, it fires up.
Would you have enough room for the auxiliary fuel tank behind the
yeah.
He's
got his auxiliary and the gas tank behind the cab, behind the sleeper, before the fifth wheel.
That's a pretty solid setup.
Yep. And then you're running for $3-ish a mile.
Oh my word.
Suddenly the West Coast doesn't sound so awful, does it? Think about a run at $3 a mile from Indiana to Oregon.
That's some serious cash. And still, I'm really curious, and I know there's other people who've talked about it before, but what is the true fuel economy in a truck with multiple trailers, depending on the aerodynamics and all that? Like, on average, what does somebody actually get normally? You'll find out soon enough.
Find out. I'll report back.
Please report. Yes. I expect videos.
So Stephanie had to go through the school.
Oh.
Since we're way behind on the comments. I'm state, and they might pay for your CDL. I will get the information on that from her tomorrow and relay it to you.
Okay. Thank you. Apply through the state. Wow. You're really. Oh my word, Len. Oh man, 114,000.
CP4 and RAM, no problems yet. 205. Yeah. I had 384 on mine when it finally gave. I pulled it in the shop, and the guy goes, "I don't know how your truck is running." I said, "Me either."
You mentioned fuel. Right on mine, geez. Yeah, that mine is on recall.
And I will say, I will own up. I screwed up. I destroyed my CP4. It wasn't the CP4 didn't fail. I broke it. I started thinking back to when the problem first started, and I had changed out the fuel filters, and I didn't go through the priming cycle. I just started the truck.
You think one time?
Oh yeah, the CP4 is a very sensitive creature.
Really? I don't think I've ever not primed, oil change, fuel, any of that. I've always primed it probably an absurd amount of times, but It's that sensitive.
With the Fords, you have to prime it like 9 times. They say 6,
Oh.
but you can still hear it sucking a little air at 6. And I was in a hurry. I got it thrown together, hit the button to start it, and it started up, and it started, and it turned off. I went, oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Crap.
Hmm.
Thanks, Jeff. Raising awareness. If you haven't had a colonoscopy, if you're over 40, it's time.
Oh, my word.
I just turned 40 last month. Thank you.
He's just watching out for a buddy. Oh, wow. I do need to hop off here shortly. There are chicken wings with my name on them, written in mild sauce, I believe.
Lower than 06.
Oh, yeah.
Start blood pressure, 125,000. Whoa, mine was only 13,000. Oh, that's 12,500. Okay. Yeah, mine was like 15.4, but I had a couple other things done too.
Boom, we're scaring people straight here, folks. Prime your CP4. As you can paid for. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, gosh. Now she did it in Delaware. Indiana could be different.
Chris says I was going to do that. I need to change my residency to Indiana. Dude, Indiana literally pays for your CDL.
There you go.
Apparently, I mean, I'll appreciate my tax dollars back. Thanks. 17. Again. Well, sir, I keep hearing the wings call my name.
Yep.
I think we're gonna hop off here. It has been great.
I think I saw my buddy Chris pull in, so good timing.
Oh, good deal. Good deal. Everybody, thanks for stopping in. It's been a wild ride. We've talked about largely things that are nonsense. It's been great. Good stuff. Good time. Thanks for being on the live stream with me, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the invite. It was awesome. We haven't done this in a long time.
Yes, man. Absolutely. I do hope to get unlocked here soon and actually get a load. If now that there are loads actually popping up more on the load board, I do want to get the party rolling. So let's do it.
Outstanding.
Close us out, sir.
As always, those of you on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.